For as long as football fans have tried to put Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo side by side, the debate has raged about who is the superior player. On the surface, you can point to goals and Champions League records and build different narratives, but the deeper you look, especially if you actually watch the matches, the clearer it becomes that comparing Messi and Ronaldo as if they are equals in every dimension of the game is fundamentally disrespectful to what Messi has achieved. Messi isn't merely a great goal scorer. He is a complete footballer in a way that Ronaldo never truly was. Ronaldo built his reputation almost entirely as a finisher, an athletic, powerful, instinctive scorer who perfected movement inside the box and became one of the most prolific goal machines in history. That is undeniable. Yet Messi's game is far broader, richer, and more nuanced, and that breadth has consistently set him apart over the course of their overlapping careers. Messi's influence on the game comes from where he plays and how he plays it. He is not just a shooter, he is a creator, a conductor, a playmaker whose vision and understanding of the pitch are as remarkable as his ability to finish. His passes are not random. They are anticipations of where teammates will be, threaded through impossibly tight spaces with weight and timing that almost no other player in history has shown. His combined goals and assists numbers reflect this dual threat. He is as capable of setting up a goal with a floating-through ball as he is of curling one into the top corner from distance. Messi's assist totals across his career far eclipse Ronaldo's, revealing a player who is deeply involved in build-up and creativity as well as scoring goals. Dribbling is where the stylistic gulf becomes even more apparent. Ronaldo was once electric with the ball at his feet, relying on speed, step-overs, and athleticism to beat defenders early in his career. But over time, his role evolved into that of a more traditional goal scorer. Messi, by contrast, has consistently been the most effective dribbler in the world, not just because of flair, but because of purpose. His low center of gravity, balance, and first touch allow him to navigate through tight spaces in a way that repeatedly destabilizes defenses. Across league and Champions League play, Messi's successful dribble counts exceed Ronaldo's by a massive margin, and his dribbling per 90 minutes is nearly double. This difference is not an accident. It is the result of fundamentally different footballing identities. Ronaldo's movement was about getting behind defenses and creating space for finishing, whereas Messi's movement is about expanding space itself, dragging defenders out of position, creating channels, and then either slipping in a teammate or driving through the gap himself. Beyond the numbers, Messi's positioning in the final third demonstrates an understanding of space few players have ever had. He floats between lines, dropping deep to collect the ball or drifting wide to stretch defenses, and instantly recognizes where defenders will be before they do. When he receives the ball, he rarely is isolated. He already knows whether to turn, pass, or carry because he sees the whole pitch in a way that most players never learn. This spatial intelligence translates into consistently high key pass numbers and big chances created, categories where Messi outperforms Ronaldo handily. Some people point to Ronaldo's Champions League record as evidence of superiority, but even there the context matters. Ronaldo's goal scoring in the competition is legendary, and his 5 titles are a testament to his sustained excellence. Yet when it comes to individual influence, the moments where a player's overall quality lifts the team beyond what anyone else could have offered, Messi's performances are often more complete. Sure, Ronaldo knocks in goals, but Messi creates them, he sets them up, he dribbles past multiple defenders to open up an attack, and he positions himself so intelligently that defenders are always reacting rather than dictating. And if we look at Man of the Match awards, there are widely circulated tallies showing Messi with far more such accolades than Ronaldo, including in Champions League competition, despite the notion that the Champions League was Ronaldo's domain. Even free kicks highlight Messi's all-around quality. Where Ronaldo's free kick ability was once fantastic because of power and trajectory, Messi's technique, precision, and consistency have made him a more reliable specialist, something that often goes overlooked in basic comparisons. All of this feeds into the Ballon d'Or debate, the award that is widely seen as the individual pinnacle in football. Messi's 8 Ballon d'Or wins to Ronaldo's 5 do not appear by accident. They reflect sustained excellence in multiple dimensions of the game, not just scoring, but creativity, influence, and overall contribution to team success. If Messi was consistently the best creator as well as scorer, consistently the most effective dribbler and positional game changer, then it is hard to honestly argue that Ronaldo's trophy haul or scoring records should have outweighed that in the years where Messi was clearly the most complete footballer on the planet. In fact, if we look at the stretch from 2009 to 2021, Messi's peak years were the years in which the game's balance tilted more clearly toward his influence than any other players. He wasn't merely outscoring opponents, he was redefining what it meant to be a playmaker, a creator, and a scorer all at once, the very essence of a world's best footballer. To suggest that players whose strengths are narrowly defined, whether purely scoring, like Ronaldo, or whose seasons were less convincing if you watched actual matches, like players such as Luka Modric, when he won awards at times when Messi's numbers and influence were clearly superior, were the best, is to misunderstand the essence of what football excellence really entails. It's one thing to score a lot of goals. It is quite another to dictate games, to make teammates better, to shape the flow of matches from build-up to creation to finish. Messi did all of that better and for longer. Football history will remember Messi not just as a phenomenal goal scorer, but as a revolutionary figure whose vision, touch, and creativity elevated the sport. He should have, and arguably did, win the Ballon d'Or in every year from 2009 to 2021, where he was objectively the most influential and complete footballer on earth. To diminish his legacy by focusing narrowly on goal totals or occasional narratives about single competitions is to miss the point. Messi changed how the game is played, how roles are understood, and what it means to be truly great. Anyone who watched both careers unfold side by side, not just glanced at numbers, can see that Messi's artistry, his command of space, his playmaking, and his overall impact on the game make the comparison not just close, but definitively tilted toward one side, and that side is Lionel Messi. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Leave in the comments what would you like me to talk about on the next video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Turn on the notification bell so you will never miss an upload. I'll see you in the next one.